Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's Peterson's Cardinals going up against Gore's Colts.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Out of the gun, Luck. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Luck connecting with Moncrief for the Indianapolis first. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a first down throw. Luck got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To throw on second down is Luck. And his throw here is incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
This is Marlon Mack, the rookie from South Florida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run. The
athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a play fake here on first down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Corey Peters in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. second down. Here's Locke. Past the 20. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. And even 40 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Frank Gore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Johnson. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. There you go. Play action with Palmer. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 73 yards.
And Carson Palmer's going to turn 38 in December. Actually contemplated not coming back in 2017. I wonder how disappointed he was in the 2016 season.
Well, do you think that that's a reason that he's back?
I think that maybe he feels like there's one more good run in this Arizona Cardinals team, and he wants to be the QB for it.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Defense showing blitz. Palmer's going to keep it on the sneak. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Carson Palmer, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And he puts it through. Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Colts coming out now. So the D-line's going to spread out. Here's Locke. And the hook up here with Jalen Strong complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. The play clock's running down. Luck now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Frosty Rucker in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Luck. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, Locke gets it to Strong. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. On 1st down, Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. Frank Gore, the ageless one, over 1,000 yards last year. He's the first running back age 33 or older to top 1,000 since John Riggins way back in '83.
So what he's done is he's made the case for running backs who are approaching 30 that there is life on the other side of that number, because many think once you hit 30, you're going to decline.
Now the 4th-year man from Texas A&M, Kristen Michael, about 3 yards there to the 27.
They always say when you have your health, you have everything. And Tyrann Mathieu back on the field, full strength. Great sight to see.
How helpful is that for the secondary of Arizona?
Beyond helpful, because they can match him up in so many different ways. Outside corner, inside at the nickel slot, safety position, both strong and free. His versatility drives them in the secondary.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. It's caught by Moncrief. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down. From the red zone now, Locke. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Play fake to Gore. It's Locke. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jalen Strong, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are in for 6. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Now Palmer on first down. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Palmer, cool under pressure as he rallies his guys to the line of scrimmage. On second down, Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Palmer. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Around the NFL, second quarter down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They go play action now. Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. Palmer now off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Palmer gets him set, 3rd and long for the Cardinals after the sack. Play action. Now Palmer. And the pressure gets to him again. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Palmer and the offense staying put. They're going to try for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Palmer. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The second quarter score from KC. And the Eagles out in front early. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. On the counter, Gore. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. And they start the second half with Johnson. He finds an opening past the 40. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And all the way down to the 26. A big run there by Johnson. 49 yards on the ground. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Second down following the run. And an alley to run. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Peterson a first down and more. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. This time, Palmer will throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
Well, I say this with a big smile on my face since I'm a little bit on the veteran side. The second oldest kicker in the NFL. He just moved from San Francisco to Arizona and still knocking them through the post.
Yeah, Phil Dawson, 42, behind Adam Vinatieri, still kicking at age 44. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, it's Locke. Moncrief brings it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Luck on first down. And he fires one incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 10 yards still left on second down. Out of the gun, Luck. Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Luck on third down. And he's got Moncrief. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, Luck. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to get him for a loss of 5. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing on third down, Luck.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Elsewhere, second half action at Heinz Field. And the Steelers, they've scored again and opened up that advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5. second down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Palmer to throw on second down. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. John Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the third now in New Orleans. And scoring again, the Saints have extended their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's brought down after a good gain. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And Luck hands this one off to Gore. And he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll try the air now with Locke. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to them right away because they have the matchup advantage.
In the red zone this time. On first and goal, Gore trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. action. It's locked. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First and 10, it's Palmer. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now third and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. The throw is Palmer. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Barkevious Mingo in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, we know that someone has absolutely no fear. Fourth down, they throw it downfield. That ball was competed for by both the defender and the guy catching it, and he comes down with it. Now they've got first and goal. What a big-time play.
So they're operating in the red zone. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. Now this time he'll look to throw. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start on the ground with Gore. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Now a give. It's Michael. Room here to run. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They run again with Michael, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing now. Luck. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. And they will take a knee here. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. The Colts on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And now with the play clock counting down, Chuck Pagano's going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Colts on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. A fourth quarter score, meanwhile, from Kansas City. It's the Chiefs. They've got the lead there. A win would be their second on the young season. And they're going to go soft on the corners. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Jaron Brown, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. John Sack.